Well, here we are, going live. See if I can figure out how to reverse this camera. I've been mowing all day. Let's see. Well, I don't know. Anyway, maybe you can see me. Maybe not. I guess you can't even really see the filth. Well, you can see my socks. So I've been mowing all day long. What's up, T-Bear? You got the big balls? Girls, you gonna play with the big ball? So, here we are at my paradise. My northern paradise in the upper lower peninsula of Michigan. I've been mowing all day. I took a break, went to town, I ran out of gas, and got some hot dogs and some stuff for dinner. This is the bathhouse. This was one of the first things that I started on. And it's still have some things to finish. You can see the other half is flat, and that little access hole, I have two 55-gallon drums stored up in there. Right here is where the sink will be going. And yes, there's two 55-gallon drums stored in the attic. Gravity supply water. It's all wired up. I hooked Jenny up. I've got lights, night lights, plugs. This is the shower. What do you think, girls? Let's go on a little walk. Come on. Come on, you guys want to go on a walk? So yeah, that's the bathhouse. Now this is a little something that I got for a Christmas present from the most special person in my life, my wife Elizabeth. It's called a hot tap. I got a little pump, and that pumps the water out of this barrel. And you can see the propane line that runs to it. And this red hose runs up to the shower head. And when I was in the bathhouse a minute ago, you saw a tub in the bottom of the shower. Hot water, instant. And I'm going to be taking me a nice hot shower because I'm a filthy mess. But anyway, come on, girls. Let's go on a little tour. Yeah. What's up, T-Bear? Where's Ray Ray? There comes Ray. Here she comes. The girls love it up here. So, this is my paradise in the northern parts of Michigan. I've got just a little bit over 10 acres up here. I'm going to come out here to the entrance. I've been on my zero turn all day. The year. This is my road. It's actually a snowmobile trail. Oh, here we go. Hey, get over here. You stay over here. Good girl, Ray. Well, this is Trail 3. And, I have some signs up here. Unfortunately, and fortunately, the county and the township that I'm in has recently made it legal for ORVs to run the trails. Now that's a good thing and it's a bad thing, because the good thing is the people that do it out of respect have a little more access to get around. The bad thing is there's more people that don't have respect. Come on, get over here. Come on, Ray. Good girl. And they tend to abuse the privilege. Anyway. This is my entrance. And I just want to let everybody know a little something. I've always been a very private person. I never in a million years would have even thought that I would share any of this with anybody. And my wife thinks I'm crazy. She says to me, oh, here we go. What has happened to you? But something has happened to me. And it happened on March 2nd. Actually, it happened before that. It happened back in January, when I started watching the live streamers up in Ottawa. But March 2nd was the day that I joined the People's Convoy down just south of Indy. Now this camper right here with the blue tarp, excuse me, has been here since the 70s. And there's a reason why it's still here. This camper right here is Elizabeth and my camper that we purchased, oh, let's see here, 2017 or 18. That little camper right there is a camper that I bought, oh shit, probably in 2011 or 12. The shed out there is my Jenny shed. Let's see what these two are doing. What are you talking about, girls? Get her, Ray. Get her, T-Bear. So yeah, anyway. This shed is where I normally house my generator. Actually, I have an inverter. It's very quiet. And I have underground wire that runs over here to this little 4x4. Where I plug my camper in. And then it goes underground over to the old camper. And it also has a branch that runs over here to this 4x4. Come on, girls. See, it's got some bags on it, just to, because it's not an outdoor cake or box, so it's got to be upgraded. And from there, it goes underground over to the bathhouse. So the bathhouse, like I showed you in the beginning of this video, is all wired up with lights and plugs. So this right here is the original campsite from the 70s. And I got a flag. We've got this flag. Obviously, she's flying upside down. Come on, girls. Now we've got some new neighbors over yonder. They're building a little cabin. This right here is a memorial to an old friend of mine who used to own this property. Come on, girls, let's go for a walk. And his name was Sam. And this was Sam's camper. Come on. Now, the reason this old camper is still here is because this particular lot that we're on right now is zoned improved, which means that there's a residence established. I've been getting taxed. Look at these two. I've been getting taxed for that particular zoning for many, many years, since the 70s. And this was the original lot. It was 4.6 and some change acres. Since then, my wife Elizabeth and I have purchased 2 more lots adjacent, and we have just over 10 acres. I would say that probably 4 of those acres, maybe just a little over, are up here where I'm filming on this flatter land. And the other 5.5 to 6 acres are right in front of us. Come on, girls. And you'll see here in a minute. That it's kind of hard to tell here, but if you look, you see that brown right in the center of the screen? That's a road way down at the bottom of this hill. So the other 5.5, 6 acres of land are on an extremely steep sloped hill, and then down at the bottom there's probably 2 to 3 acres of flat land at the bottom. So this is why I live. This place up here is the reason that gives me, oh, how do you word it? The zest for life. This is where I want to settle down once and for all when that day comes. So we've just walked to the north, and you see this little structure right here covered in a tarp. Elizabeth and I started, 3 years ago now. It's been covered for 3 years. But that's the beginning of a shed, 12 by 16, that we plan on building. And we call this spot right out here Lookout Point. This is the spot that my second Rottweiler, Sasha, and I determined we would spread her ashes when that day came. And Sasha has not been with us now for, I think, coming up on 2 years. And I yet to have spread her ashes. Now, I showed you that spot back there, that memorial spot. And that was another dedication to the original owner of, well, not the original, but the man I bought this place from, that original lot, Sam. He has been spread there. I just haven't been able to bring myself to doing that deal yet with Sasha. And I also have my dog after Sasha, Gracie. I have her ashes. And I have half of my father's ashes. And they're all at home in a box. And I can't bring myself to part with them yet. So when that day comes, that day will come. So there's the convoy camper in the bathhouse. Come on, girls. They call these things a garage in a box. I set this up originally to house my lawnmowers and yard equipment and whatnot. But I had to borrow the space. My lawnmowers are down under those brown tarps. And this particular structure is chucked full of lumber, windows, building materials, all staged up to finish my wife's shed. Now, that's my riverboat. I'm sure I will get some pictures sent to me. You see on that tree, that's a cellular trail camera that keeps an eye on things. I just so happen to have 2 more of those cameras. Come on, girls. What do you think? What do you think, Ray? Ray, come here. Can you girls sit? Will you sit for Papa? Sit. T-Bear, sit. Good girl. Ray, come here. Hey, stay. Sit. Sit. Do you love Papa? You do? Ray. Sit. Ray, you want to talk to Papa about something? Ray doesn't tell Papa. What's up, Ray? We have found that Raylan loves the water. You're a water girl dog, huh? What about you, T-Bear? We didn't think Trinity would ever have anything to do with going in the water, but she has shown us different this past couple weeks. She's been getting in the water, jumping, swimming. You guys want to go for a walk? You want to go find the coon tree? All right, so, no, let's go this way. Let's take the trail. All right, well, you saw the first lot. This is the middle lot. And here we are. We're going to venture down to the third lot. Big oak tree that fell down a couple of years ago, and right here, which is blocking the path. But I have plans for that log. Hoping to have a sawmill in the near future. I'd like to start milling some lumber. So this is right on the edge, this path we're on. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but there's an extreme drop-off. And there's a road down there, probably, 150 feet. And from the road, it probably drops another, at least 100 feet at this point. So yeah, I've created all these little paths and trails. Because I love being out here. I love walking my dogs. I love being out in the woods. So here we've reached the end of my property. But what do you think? Ray, what is it? Now this is the tree that we call the coon tree. What is that, T-Bear? If you see right there, that little nub, that nub used to alert my former Roddy, Sasha Blue, and she would jump up on the tree and bark at that nub, thinking it was a raccoon. What is that, girls? What is that up there? What is that? What is that right there? What is it? What is it? What is that? Get it! Watch it. Watch it. Ray, what is it? So it looks to me like these girls are starting to catch on. What is it? Is that a coon? Is that a coon? What is it, Ray? Come here. What is that? What is that right there? What is it? You want to try to go get it? What is that right there? What is it, Ray? Ray, what is it? What is that, Ray? What is it? Is it a coon? Watch him. Watch him. Go get him. Yeah, you think it's something, huh? What about you, T-Bear? You want to try to get it? What is it, Ray? What is it, girls? Is that a coon? Is that the coon? Yeah, it is, isn't it? So these girls are starting to catch on. Something about that nub right there. Right there. There's, I think they call it a turkey tail. It's a fungus that grows out on the side of it. But you can see right here, this is the end of my property and the beginning of the Manistee National Forest. So, where my property ends, the National Forest begins, which pretty much means it's still our property. Now, the bad thing about that is that I get people around hunting season that like to explore and don't know the difference of when they're trespassing on my property. But we deal with that. So here we go. Come on, girls. You want to go for a walk? Huh? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take the path. Excuse me, I've got all kinds of dirt and dust in my sinuses. I'm hoping this little walk will tire these girls out tonight. Because if they're not tired, they still have a lot of puppy in them. And they do stuff that makes Papa mad. So now we're at the bottom of that swath. You can see that there is the garage in a box way up yonder. Come on, girls, you want to go this way? Let's do this one. Come on. But before we go up there, let's take a little detour. Come on, girls, you're going the wrong way. We got to go this way. So now I'm down on the far end of the property, the third lot. There's 3 total, 3 tax ID numbers. So technically I could build 3 homes. Oh, there goes a rabbit. I don't know if you caught that or not. A little cottontail. Girls, you just missed a rabbit. Boing, boing, bunnies. Boing, boing, bunnies. It started raining about 45 minutes before I was done mowing. So this right here is the end of one of my trails on the inside of my lot here. And I try not to disturb this spot too much. because I don't want people seeing an entrance from the road. But here we are back at my road, or I should say the snowmobile trail. But as you can see, I've dragged all these big poplar logs down and staged them up alongside the road here. And the reason why I've done that is because I get a lot of people that here and drive on my property and do burnouts. A few years back, we had some people come back here and gut their deer and left a big. So I'm just doing my part as the landowner to try and keep people out. But eventually, my plan is to make this right here. Come on, girls. This will be my new driveway. The end game is to build me a nice little modest cabin on the middle lot. And we are on the middle lot. So these trees right here will go. This will be the new driveway. And this little path we're on right now will have to be dozed. And I got a whole bunch of trees that got to come down to create my driveway. So, future driveway will come right up through here. And the retirement home is going to be placed right up in here with a nice little walkout. And we got ample room for a nice big vegetable garden. What do you think, girls? Well, you want Papa get you fresh drinks? You want Papa have to get them? I will get them. Let's get you some fresh drinks, girls. There you go. There you go, girls. Oh, Ray, you want to lay down and drink them, huh? Is she hogging all the drinks? Come here, T-Bear. So we're getting a little rain. Come here, let's get fresh ones. Ray likes to put all kinds of dirt in her drinks, huh? Come here, T-Bear. You want fresh drinks? Come here. Come here. Come here, T-Bear. Watch out, Ray. These are your sissies. All right. The girls have drinks. So that was just a short little tour. We got the convoy camper, and my "Don't Tread on Me" flag has seen better days. I'm taking it down. There's only about half of it left. Now this American flag here, it's time I retire it. That flag has quite the story behind it. There's a few people that know, but I'm gonna do a little documentary so to speak on that flag, and I think I'm gonna pass that flag on to one of our Canadian brothers and sisters at one of our North American Unity Tour events. So there you have it. We're in God's country. And that's just a tiny little blip of what we're working with up here. So for right now, I don't know if you can hear it. The wind's starting to blow a little bit. We're getting sprinkled on. I'm going to take me a nice hot shower. And I'm going to have me a nice hot dinner. Got a piece of meat I'm going to put on the grill. I got some potatoes, some macaroni salad, and I'm going to enjoy my time. So I love all you